So simply I'm going to be starting by just punching the tree, getting some wood. As we're going to be progressing through this data pack, I'll be showing you guys not all the things in survival mode, but most of it is going to be in creative. I just want to show how some of the buildings are built. Right, we have a book. When we punch the tree, we right. As you guys gonna see this, as soon as you're gonna punch the tree, acquire oak log. Any of the it's only gonna be specific for oak, as we're gonna be building. Um, you want to right click on this. It specifies on the book as well, so it makes it quite simple for people. Um, so it's gonna be outlining the area where it's gonna be building the building or slash the town charter is gonna start here. What you want to do simply just right click. It's gonna build pre-built structure, which you're gonna be able to upgrade later. We're gonna have a upgrade building tablet. These two compartments here are gonna be very important as well, as they're gonna be helping you gather resources. Basically, Darren is gonna go around. Not personally, he's gonna be staying right here. But he's gonna make sure we get our resources like stone and wood, which is gonna be very important just to progress through the data pack. As I'm going to be showing you guys, when you right click Darren, you're going to have quite a few trades. The most importantly is going to be the building permit. But to get the gold NFTs, which is going to be the currency in this data pack I developed, it's actually quite simple. You need to smelt gold ingots, turn it into gold nuggets, combine it together with paper. You're going to be able to acquire a piece of gold NFT. So basically, kind of turn the gold into commodity in this data pack. Um, its only requirement is going to be a paper, which is you're going to need to have a lot of in late game. As you can see, some of the recipes require quite a lot of gold NFT. I'm going to later talk about epic resin. Um, Obviously, as you know, the new version has creaking and creaking hearts, which you can find in the um, which you can find in a pale garden. My apologies. And obviously you're gonna have something like this, which is gonna just as a luck. Right, now I'm gonna be just entering the creative mode because gathering all the materials is gonna be quite long. Gonna take quite a long time. I just simply do this because I don't want to constantly have creative mode enabled, as I want to test some important. I apologize about that. Um, Under the weather at the moment. Yeah, so I want to keep it as survival as much as I can. Do testing some game mechanics in my data pack. Yes, this last time I have updated. It used to kill the Dare and the Traveler. I did not specify on these building planners to limit only killing itself in a sense of way, like removing from existence or this certain building planner. I always like to go in all four directions with my town roads. At the moment is only the simple plain version of this. As you guys are going to be able to see now, this building is undercut through the terrain here. I will be working on to fixing how high it goes to cut through, but I want to minimize as people can utilize this into different ways, going through the bedrock, etc. I do want to prevent that. That's why I've been always making it like this, so it can't cut through billions of chunks, destroying the world. Alright, like for example, all these testing purposes is just to make sure all of it works perfectly. Like you see, this was not supposed to be in offset area, and it's kind of going into the block. You can't kind of see the recipe. Uh, this is kind of the recipe for what is needed for this specific building. This building is called a kitchen. you can upgrade it to level 2. It will provide you with some important sustenance, not sustenance, food. It will basically provide you daily with food. Right, each day you will be able to come up here. Looking into this barrel, you will be able to find the daily collection of the loot. The butchery is going to provide. So yeah, this is fully built. As obviously getting good at progress, you're going to be able to see the copper blocks are changing the colors, oxidizing. As my previous versions, when I made this, the name displays didn't display properly. Like on this, for weird reason it keeps breaking. I need to do some more bug fixing. Um, each day around in-game time is going to be half an hour in real life time. It will produce the wood. No more the wood is going to be produced, or wood and stone won't be produced into these anymore. Now it's moved down into the big storage silo. Um, this lovely guy is going to represent a town mine, which you can freely explore, mine around. Um, you can start your own cave mine down here. You have initiating with a minecart. And Gerald, he will be trading you any stone, cobblestone, diorite, granite, andesite into stone for exchange. If you have extra lying around, you just can come here and trade into for normal stone, which is going to be required for your materials. You can come to Gerald as well to catalog copper, because copper is going to be the most important resource into this data pack. I think it's quite reasonable prices for Gerald on here. Um, as representation, this will be a lumber mill. Lumber mill each day will produce double amount of oak, and same is going to be for the mine. Oak and mine will both produce twice as much, while you have a lumber mill and a mine. Doesn't matter how many mines, lumber mills you're gonna have, it will only increase it by half time. They will basically help you to increase the productivity of your town's production. Um, Same as Gerald the miner, you will be able to come to Lumber Terry to have multiple selections of different trades of different kinds of woods. You can basically trade it into oak logs. In the future I'll be making so you can trade them back into other types of wood. Uh, you will be introduced into towns, villages. Um, you have Greensley here. Greensley is going to be mainly providing you with all kinds of different types of saplings, just to spruce up your world. I would call it that. Then Greensley as well is going to provide you with some interesting tools that are super duper awesome to be used in some certain circumstances. Orgiano, um, he will be providing you with quite awesome trades, especially for enchanting golden apples, where you don't really need to go around the world and collect them anymore as much. Where you can come here and trade with him, and he will trade you for, obviously it's quite pricey, it's 32 gold FT for one enchanted golden apple, so like I said, if you want in a later game to have a rich town, But yeah, he provides you as well with family strength potion, which is going to provide you with extra plus 15 damage, and it will last you for 3 minutes 50 seconds, 4 minutes roughly. But you can actually trade gold NFTs for 4 emeralds, which is quite high price. It's kind of unlimited amount you can trade for emeralds. Obviously he comes with his family sword to introduction to family. We're gonna have a red mail down here. He's gonna provide you with all fireworks, fire resistant potions, and anything related to fireworks, and some tiny things. We have Bluey Carl. He's gonna be providing us with ice. He comes from a cold area. He does have a special trade. You can buy from him Frozen Ally. Frozen Ally will be quite useful once you tame the Frozen Ally. You can make him hold things and follow you. He'll be following you to the nearest area where you can be. He has a selected special filter where he's going to be going around collecting seeds for you and bringing them to you. You can use him into your farms when it comes to farming. Any drops you haven't picked up, you can filter it by right clicking on him. And I'll guys introduce you to farms right now. Introduction to Beetroot Farm. It will come quite useful later on, when the hunger is your greatest enemy, as we all say. I will introduce you guys to unfinished building, which is going to be implemented in a short bit later today. Right. So this building is going to be a big help. It will be able to collect from all of these daily. Same with income storage. There will be a villager introduced in later episodes, what I'm going to be making. The villager is going to be making sure that all these are getting collected by their respective areas, and they will be de deposited into one of these barrels. You will need to make sure so they don't fill up as quickly as you. Oh god, I'm terrible at speaking. Um, I'm gonna show you guys the upgraded version of the town center. Right, Darren has become a resident into this place finally. Darren will have more trades. The most unique trades are going to be set home and teleport home back. You can be anywhere in the world. You can place it wherever you want it, and you can always come back to homestead. It is a survival-friendly command. It's used by command. Anybody in survival mode will be able to just type in trigger, TP home. TP home will get you back to homestead. While being in the vicinity of Town Hall, 10 blocks heading this way, 10 blocks heading that way, you will get a speed boost of 1 at all given time, just to make sure the traverse time is quicker. as you guys going to be able to see, like, if you're going to be trying to build buildings like in a certain way like this, they will going to collapse, which is going to prevent you from building down that way, which is going to mean you can build over your existing building already, which is going to ruin the aesthetic. And then you will be ended up getting unremovable site building planners, which is going to make your life 10 times harder. I will come up with a special removal egg to remove on the site planners. There's going to be a couple more buildings I'm probably not going to show you today, as I'm running out of time.